Hello, folks. It's good to be back with you all again. You know, a lot of times we start off our videos advertising our CDs, and we're not going to do that today. A lot of times we inject a lot of humor in our videos. We're not going to do that either. What's happened in our country is no laughing matter. Let's just get right down to the meat of the situation. What happened this past Saturday, a couple of days ago, was a shame and a disgrace. Who's at fault in it? Well, the liberal media has fueled what happened. The liberal media, enemy of the people. They have pushed the narrative for months that President Trump was a threat to democracy, that he will be a dictator when he's elected, and they have even stooped so low as to compare him to Adolf Hitler.
You know, David, we had a lot more democracy in his 4 years than we do now when he was in office.
That's right. You know, yes, sir. Just think of the freedom that the hundreds have had that has lost their lives by virtue of the illegals, the Biden illegals that's come in here and killed them. What about their democracy?
Just think of the thousands that have died from the fentanyl that's come across our open borders.
Yeah.
And it's probably more than that, buddy.
Yeah. They probably more than died from the China virus. Well, I got a question for y'all. Do y'all think this was a setup deal? Think about it. Why wasn't that roof covered? Why was this young man allowed to climb up there? Why didn't the law act quicker when the supporters told them, hey, there's a man on that roof up there with a rifle, and they just walk around like a chicken with their head cut off? Why didn't they act quicker? And is it true that the Secret Service sharpshooter had the assassin in his sight for 3 minutes and he could not get confirmation to take him out? Is that true? If it is, there needs to be some heads to roll. And you people on social media that say this was a setup by President Trump to gain him popularity, that this wasn't real, I tell you what you do. You ask the family of that dead man, was it real? Ask those two that were severely wounded. Ask them, was it real? And I know y'all don't believe this, but I'm going to tell you there's only one reason, just one, that President Trump is alive today. And that, my friends, is by the grace of God Almighty.
I know some don't believe in God, but trust me, they will one day.
Yeah, they will all believe one day. Every knee will bow and every tongue will confess.
And they'll be sorry they didn't believe earlier.
That's right. And I tell you this, I love the way President Trump left the stage, pumping his fist and saying, fight, fight, fight.
Blood running down his head and ear.
Yeah, blood across his face. I'm going to tell you what, that's a man right there. And I pray to God that every one of you patriots will do just that. Stand up and fight, fight, fight. That's about all we got to say. But you think about it. Was it a setup? If the good Lord is willing.
And the creeks don't rise.
Until next time.